What's poppin' YouTube? Grizzly Sculpt 950. Yesterday was a big day, of course, with E3 wrapping up, and I just want to discuss everything that was revealed to us in the demo presentation for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, comment, follow my Twitter link down in the description. As always, support is very much appreciated. So we finally get some more perspective to help us understand what exactly is going on with these games. To start with, it appears that the mythical Pokemon Mew is obtained in a unique manner than other Pokemon. It's the only Pokemon that cannot be obtained in Gold Park. Instead, it comes with the Pokeball Plus, which you can purchase in a bundle with the Let's Go games for a reasonable price of $100. I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda tempting for me to pre-order this off Amazon or whatever, which I believe will sell in record time. Haven't made my final decision on it as of now. But think about it, Pokemon games traditionally cost $40, however these games by themselves cost $60 since they're on a new console, Nintendo Switch, so this bundle effectively provides savings for up to $20. Interesting. So if you thought $60 were pricey for one of the more casualized Pokemon games, this bundle might be a more viable option. There are varying sizes of Pokemon you can capture in the wild, red for Pokemon larger than normal and blue for those smaller than normal, and your entire party gains experience from the capture, along with additional bonuses depending on circumstances, like using berries to make capturing Pokemon easier. So this is basically the experience share in Pokemon Let's Go. You can capture Pokemon over and over to strengthen your team without getting any of your team members hurt because of the capture mechanic. Easy gains. CP works the same as in Pokemon Go. It's essentially an amalgam of the main stats of each Pokemon, and following Pokemon can be swapped at will. That's not all. As you can see here, you can also change the name of any Pokemon in your box at will, which is much more convenient than having to travel to a specific area in the game just for some random guy to do it for you. Also, we can send Pokemon to the professor in order to obtain candies, and these candies work as stat enhancers, a way to Eevee train Pokemon to make them stronger. 6 different types of candies for all the stats can be grinded endlessly. Nothing about IVs as of now, but at the very least this game does provide something that not only makes Pokemon unique, but adds some competitive value to the game. Here are some statistics similar to the latest games of Pokemon, a hexagonal diagram of the amount of EVs in a particular stat, although I hope there's a way of showing the exact number of EVs so we do not have to keep track of them mentally, because sometimes it isn't as simple as going max in 2 particular stats. Like for Pikachu, for example, you'll usually just want to max out a special attack and speed. It appears that level 9 Pikachu is attempting to learn Double Kick. I assume the same will happen for Eevee as a way to help players take on the Pewter City Gym, which I'll elaborate on in a second. Here we have ourselves a new rival in Trace. He looks pretty run-of-the-mill. In the demo, they showed him supplying the player with potions, so compared to Blue and other rivals, he's become more generous, just like more recent rivals have become over the years. There's a lot of outrage over this guy not being edgy or rude, like Blue or Silver, and my take on it is that at the end of the day, a rival's a rival. Doesn't matter how they dress or carry themselves, they are competing against the player for the title of Pokemon Champion. We've had some good rivals, some bad in more recent generations that acted as traveling companions, but as long as they give us a good fight with a well-rounded and balanced team, I'm fine with it. Here we have the Pokemon Center with Nurse Joy and Chansey as assistant, with the town map off to the right hand side. Everything looks good. Here we have the Pewter City Gym. Now players are required to have either a water or a grass type Pokemon in their party to enter the gym. If not, the dude in the front will not let you pass until you get one. It appears they give you 3 starter Pokemon as gifts fairly early in the game, so that shouldn't be an issue. The problem with this is that it limits us with using whatever we want to use in the gym. Hopefully it's only this gym. I can't remember a time when the game forced you to have a specific Pokemon in your party that wasn't related to the storyline, or as a way of obtaining certain legendary Pokemon. Like the Delta episode, it requires you to capture Rayquaza in order to complete it. They want the target market to be structured around a casual consumers? Fine. It's one thing to explain how to go about taking on gyms, but to go above and beyond to restrict them from using anything in their party, definitely bound to create some problems. Say you wanted to solo the game with an electric type team, or you're not fond of water or grass types in general available to this point. This complicates that style of gameplay, but as I've said, hopefully it's only introductory function for this gym alone that guarantees a victory. And if Pikachu and Eevee learn fighting type moves like double kick early on, it only makes this gym easier. And there's your boy Brock, ready to go. Pokemon Go Park replaces the Fire Zone in Future City. Welcome departure. Always despised mechanics of the Safari Zone in general. RNG on top of RNG. Not fun. This is what they must have meant when they stated players have to wait a bit before accessing Go Park. You can have multiple Go Parks, not sure what the max is, but you can interact with Pokemon from Go, and the level is dependent upon how high their CP is. Player connectivity requires a combination of 3 Pokemon that is to be shared with other players, wireless or internet. Pokemon Go players are already familiar with this. And again, these are the Eevee training candies. Last thing we have, Mew is to be redeemable with Pokeball Plus at a later date, to be announced probably in January or something. Still no word on Pokemon abilities. Natures exist on the Pokemon summary, I assume. And that's everything we have for now, guys. A bit overwhelming perhaps, but you can be certain I'll cover anything that comes to light about these games leading up to the release. Starting to warm up to these games bit by bit. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have yourselves a good one. Peace out.